customer. But is this course for you? If you are a typical user or a dyed-in-the-wool developer, this course is probably not for you. If you're a process owner, a task approver, or a dedicated user of a central application like project management, procurement, field service, or others, this course is also probably not for you. But if you are the person who is assigned tasks and is responsible for owning them until their fulfillment, then this course is for you. To talk meaningfully about tasks in ServiceNow, you need to be aware of all the different roles a person can have. We can start by considering these individuals. Mary can't log in and wants a new password. John, an experienced user of the project management application, has to get up to speed on the new release. Susan received an approval request to authorize a refresh of her team's desktop platforms. George, a developer, is crafting an enhancement. And you? A new task has popped up in your queue. Let's categorize all these users. These are not formal, official, or universally agreed categories, but will help us draw some distinctions. Mary is a general user. John is a specific application user. Susan is an approver user. George needs widespread access to the ServiceNow instance because he's a developer. And you? You are a fulfiller user because you fulfill tasks. Now, the percentage of users in each category varies from company to company. We might quibble over exact numbers, but the first three user categories represent the majority. And each category has a different initial and ongoing training needs. General users are infrequent users. They access ServiceNow through the employee's self-service application or a ServiceNow portal. They access ServiceNow when they have to. And they have to in order to open a help desk ticket, read a knowledge article, or place a service catalog request. The bulk of their training is accomplished through new hire orientation. After that, reminders and refresher notifications come from corporate communications. Application users are full-time users. They're an HR agent or a project manager or a procurement analyst, and they are in that application every hour of every day applying their craft. The bulk of their training is accomplished during new hire orientation. Then, they have a formal period being mentored by an experienced application user, followed by scheduled refresher training sessions. Approval users are periodic users. A purchase request is placed, a change request is entered, an employee requests a new software package. Your organization has governance rules in place to designate who can approve these requests. ServiceNow offers these users clear means to approve or reject requests. The bulk of their training is accomplished during new hire and/or manager orientation, with new rules explained by individual departments like HR or finance. Developers, they're constant users. They live and breathe in the ServiceNow. They are developing new enhancements, researching operational issues, and fixing defects. They have formal development standards and promote to production procedures. The bulk of their training is accomplished during onboarding with continual reinforcement from team members and formal training and certification. Fulfillers, remember, that's you, are event-driven users. They get involved when a task is allocated their team, group, department, and they themselves are assigned such a task. Because tasks come in all shapes, all sizes, and at all hours, a fulfiller could have many tasks on their plate at once, or may have long periods between tasks. This makes crafting new hire and ongoing training a challenge because a fulfiller exercises their skill sporadically. You can grow stale waiting for the next task to come your way. Without regular practice, you lose your sharpness in the most effective and efficient ways to process tasks. So you need a reliable, on-demand refresher for these techniques. Hint, this course. Lastly, you'll recognize individuals in a given user category based on the permissions they have in ServiceNow. User categories, general, application, approver, typically have few roles assigned to them in ServiceNow. Developers have many roles corresponding to what parts of the system they are working on. The fulfiller's key role is the ITIL role. ServiceNow defines this as the out-of-box technician role. Can open, update, close incidents, problems, changes, config management items. Out of box, only a user with the ITIL role can have tasks assigned to them. That means if you have the ITIL role, you are eligible to have a task assigned to you. But that's okay, because this whole course is geared towards giving you an arsenal of tools to approach task fulfillment. And you can learn these tools at your own pace.